We are super excited to be in North York to show how the East End has become a beast in food. Today we're having the Piri Piri Poutine, we're having the Drunken Pig Sandwich, and we're having a full rack of ribs. My name's Laird.
And I'm Eddie.
And here is what we dig. We are at Churrasco Portugril, which is the corner of Eglinton and Bermondsey. Now, Churrasco Portugril is an authentic Portuguese restaurant. It's got everything a Portuguese restaurant should have. You walk in, you see the golden chickens rotating on the rotisserie, but they also have an evolutionary element.
I personally tried to keep it rather authentic with a Canadian flair. So the Drunken Pig is a kind of a takeoff on the bifana. For me, I think the churrasco chicken or the grilled chicken is the authentic part of the restaurant. We flame grill the chicken just like they do in Portugal, and we tried to keep all of our recipes as simple as possible. There is no more than 5 ingredients in any one of our dishes, so it's really clean, simple, nothing but good feedback.
While you're eating the food, if you want to kick the heat up a few notches, they have a house-made piri piri sauce just to give you a little bit extra edge. In the past, I would normally go to the West End if I was looking for some classic Portuguese, but when I discovered this place that's east of the DVP, I don't have to drive across the city anymore to get excellent Portuguese food, so I love that.
Well, Toronto's an amazing place to live, obviously. We are the only Portuguese place at this side of the Don Valley for sure.
The environment here I would describe as family. You just feel like you're part of the family when you order your food, when you visit, while you're eating. They come and check on you to make sure that you're happy with your food. It's just a fantastic environment. How do we find this place? I'm actually half Portuguese, so my family was looking for a Portuguese restaurant in the region, and we found this location, got some food, and my grandfather took a bite of their fish, loved it, and we've been coming back ever since. So if you're visiting somebody in the East End, or you live in the East End, and you're looking for some excellent Portuguese, get some of that Piri Piri Poutine, get some of that Drunken Pig Sandwich, get a full rack of ribs, and enjoy your food.
So we're gonna have the Piri Piri Poutine, which I think it's pretty exclusive to us here at Portugril. Like, you've had poutines, I'm sure, all over, but we have a little bit of a twist on it. So we take our rotisserie chicken and we pull the chicken completely, and we marinate it in our mild piri piri sauce, which is homemade. We take our home-cut Yukon fries, we fry those up. We add our cheese curds and then our beef gravy, homemade beef gravy, and then we top it with our chicken, our piri piri chicken, and then you can have that in a mild, medium, or hot piri piri sauce.
Now for the first bite breakdown. Crispy golden Yukon potatoes, savory peri peri chicken, beautiful beef gravy that's to die for, and of course, gooey cheese curds. It all just melts in your mouth as soon as you have that first bite. So I have Carina joining us today, who's going to help us dig into this Piri Piri Poutine.
The piri piri mixed with the gravy, that combination just hits you in all the right places. It's so good, definitely my favorite, and it just gives you that just extra little special twist on a classic poutine.
I have to say, I was pretty impressed with. It's exactly what you look for. It was like a warm Portuguese hug.
So we're gonna have the Drunken Pig, which is definitely a favorite. A pata bun with apple butter sauce, homemade apple butter sauce, grilled marinated pork loin, marinated in beer and pepper paste, with some Portuguese chorizo and sauteed onions and peppers, and then real cheddar cheese.
Cheers.
The Drunken Pork Sandwich, it's really all in the name. It's a type of sandwich you want to have with a cold beer on your backyard deck. I was a little bit skeptical about the apple butter at first, but as the owner described it, was the perfect pairing and it balanced the sandwich needed to take it to the next level.
So I grew up eating bifanas, but I have to say the apple butter in the sandwich was just, it was unlike anything. It just such a great evolution of a sandwich I grew up eating.
So we have our piri piri ribs. We dry rub them overnight, and then we braise them in the oven. Once they're cooked, we have a mix of our homemade piri piri sauce with a secret barbecue sauce, and we mix that up, we toss them up, and we serve them with 3 sides of your choice.
Cheers.
Cheers.
The ribs was just the right amount of sauce. You could still lick your fingers at the end, but it wasn't too overwhelming.
They had the perfect ratio of sauce to spiciness, and the ribs were fall off the bone. I would definitely have this dish again. At Churrasco Portugril, their commitment to authenticity is evident in all aspects of the menu. They have Portuguese beer, sweets, soft drinks, and even Portuguese water on the menu. How's that for food for thought?
If you enjoy seeing great food and more segments like this, hit that subscribe button. We also have a website that allows you to see the city of Toronto as a whole, to embrace that area of the city you may not know. Otherwise, my name's Laird, and we'll see you next time.